I'm ready for patch notes, baby. Let's go. A Modelo and a Lunchable.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Smite update show for 8/12.
Yo, happy birthday, Pam, my boy. Happy birthday.
To go over with you today.
You have a wonderful day.
I'm not alone. I have a couple guests here. I have Pawn and Clumsy on the set with me, and we're excited to get into the show. How are y'all two doing?
Doing really well. This is been a long time since we've been.
I'm gonna turn this up.
It's exciting, right?
Mm-hmm.
This place has gotten really impressive too. So
Yeah,
it's nice.
I know it's amazing to be sitting here. It's the first time they've let me in here, so I'm gonna take full advantage of it. So we have so much to go over today. Actually, we have just so many things. 8/11 bonus, that's skins and updates. We have community news. We have stuff to talk about for balance in 8/12, and we have so much 8/12. I mean, we're going over everything.
Let me know if this sounds good, my man.
Touch today, so I'm excited to hop into this, and we're starting with 8/11 bonus balance.
Mm-hmm.
So how about we start off with that? If you want to take
bonus balances.
Yeah,
I want to see nothing but tank nerfs.
So we have bonus balance and main patch balance. We are going to be playing World on the 8/12 patch, so this patch is going to be the kind of thing that shapes how the meta develops and how we go into that SWC. And so we want to be both careful with not adjusting the meta too heavily so our players have time to practice with it and work with it, but we also want to make sure that the shows...
I don't want to hear this, Pawn. Nerf tanks and put me out of my misery.
That's what our targeted changes are here. That's what we're going to try and go into with this bonus balance and the main patch balance.
That is, I mean, it makes sense, right? You got to make sure that when we get to Worlds, everything is as awesome as it can be and as fair.
We had Zeus and Outwatch. I think we're good.
Yeah,
let's keep it
true.
There. Keep it
good. We found our lane. So let's get into it. The first thing here looks like a anti-heal brawling buff. So let's talk about that.
Yep, so we are going to be increasing the global anti-heal. This is the anti-heal that's applied to anyone who is currently not engaged in god-to-god combat.
Oh.
30%, we're going to bring it up to 40%. The goal here is we're seeing a lot of healers and a lot of self-sustain kind of meta. Rather than nerfing them directly, because we think that their overall in-combat healing still feels really good, just their out-of-combat healing feels too high, we're going to be taking that down by increasing the anti-heal globally. Okay. So this should be a pretty direct hit to some of the characters we're seeing.
It's bad for hunters because it affects our lifesteal.
Yamoja, as well as characters that are being picked right now to counter that if they're not necessarily as in demand, like Odin, who has a very high ban rate when those characters are trying to be played. So we think this is going to overall impact a lot of the top current ban picks.
That sucks for hunters.
That makes sense too, you know.
I mean, I'm cool with healers being nerfed, but that sucks for hunters.
They don't have their health.
Yep.
So next up, looks like Lotus Crown is getting a nerf, looks like to protections. How about that, Clumsy?
Yeah, that's right. Because Pawn talked about anti-heal nerfs, and specifically the brawling out-of-combat ones, but we wanted to be very careful with the different types of combat healing there might be. And we could, like we said, we could have hit gods, or we could have hit many of the different items, but we didn't want to just do a blanket nerf to everything, so we looked at a couple of different ones. So there's two nerfs.
Small nerf.
Okay.
One is Lotus Crown. We didn't want to hit the base stats themselves. We're making it a little bit less efficient with the passive protections that it provides. Yeah. And then there's another
I think that's okay, though.
Yeah, and that looks like Divine Ruin. Also, there's a buff there. That's what's up next.
I think that's fine, though.
Going up.
Yep, Divine Ruin. So that's getting 20 additional magical power. This
20?
is the anti-heal item that feels the least
That's
good
pretty
to go
high.
right now. Brawlers feels very good. Pestilence feels really good. This one just feels underwhelming. It feels like it's really slowing down your damage output. Yeah. So making sure that mages,
that's a good buff.
Because we're trying to make sure mages are a very popular pick in the mid lane. Yeah. Making sure that they have their strong answer to healing as well.
Okay, cool. It looks like Warrior's Axe also getting a nerf to passive HP steal, and I mean, looks like that's it. What's going on there?
You tank. Warriors.
Starter items is something that we're going to constantly be addressing. That's something we're going to be looking into next season.
Oh, this scales though.
So right now with the meta, Warriors Axe is
hold
a
on.
little bit too
This
strong.
is still fine.
The SPL, you can see that it's climbed up in its pick rates, you know, pretty high amounts. And,
this is actually better late game, bro. What?
Okay. The passive HP steal is going down, so that means the trade when you're hitting enemies or gaining HP back is going to be a little bit less efficient, but you're going to be gaining some of that back up towards the previous number when you're.
This makes it better late game.
Yeah, get that scaling game. Make it worth it in the long run.
Yes.
Well,
looks like Sundering Axe also getting a nerf to some cooldowns.
Just kidding.
Yep, very similar. Just taking.
It's the same, yeah.
We're seeing Warriors Axe be the most
This is
popular
the
one.
same.
The most popular upgrade to it as well. So a little less often, a little less potent on the steel. Should bring that more into line.
All right. At least it's a nerf.
That sigil as their upgrade now.
Yeah.
All right. At least this is a nerf.
And finally, it looks like Wind Demon also
Still OP
getting
though.
some changes. What's going on there?
Yeah, it's the last item you're wanting.
How are you gonna nerf hunters?
Now we've done a lot of different item changes back and forth, but Wind Demon kind of sticks out a little bit. They're, they've changed their builds where they've got chin size. They're not really on Iqbal, but Wind Demon's the one that kind of they throw into everything. In fact, you see it on hunters, you see it on assassins sometimes, and it's just got a lot of different stats. And while we've nerfed it previously, we think the attack speed, both on its base set and in the passive bonus, is something that we can tone down a little bit on both spots.
Bro, how they nerfing hunters, bro?
Looks like next up
Are
we're
you
going
joking?
to go into the God balance for 811. So,
oh my
God.
God.
I know she just got some changes, so I guess she's getting a little more changes onto that. What's that looking like?
Well, so the Bastet rework for her ultimate and for passive, it's been pretty successful. It's been pretty awesome.
That's ridiculous, bro.
So I'm really glad that the players are playing Bastet with the new features, but she's a little bit.
How many times have they nerfed us this year? Like 50?
She's got a lot of new things. What does everyone think? Well, we're here to let you know that she's a little bit higher than we would want her to be on her release date for her rework, and so she's getting a couple of targeted changes. Nothing too major because we would still want you guys to have fun with the new stuff. But Night Stalker, the passives, are going to be getting a little bit less potency on
thank you.
lifesteal. So just toning that down, making her sustain a little bit less strong. And then Huntress of Bast, we had its cooldown at 8
I think you're right, Matt
seconds.
Bill.
It didn't feel too bad when
I'm a chin-sized boy.
Enemy and they used purification beads, so you still kind of got it up a little bit early. But Assassins with the Jotun's build and Transcendence, they have a lot of CDR, and you know what? It probably makes sense to keep such a powerful ultimate at the 90 seconds. So we're going to be keeping that. And then similarly for the physical power scaling, 90%, just toning it down by 10% so that initial hit isn't just too painful. Not going to get decimated by it.
Got it. Yeah, because I mean, giant scary cat. It's been horrifying to see on the battleground. So, looks like Kalina's getting a nerf next to Tearing the Veil. What's going on there, Pon?
Yep. So Kalina overall release has been really good. We've been seeing her get played quite a bit and see people experiment with her. Most people are figuring out the counterplay, figuring out how things work. But one thing that's standing out is the
it does say path notes.
just kind of running through the jungle, and the double trap hits you and immediately deletes you, especially late game. That's on the current balance of show being like really close to like killing and not killing.
That's right, this guy's OP.
Cases where it kind of dissuades fighting. It kind of.
I don't know if the scaling needed to be nerfed. I think the base damage might have needed to be nerfed here.
That doesn't immediately kill you or remove your ability to fight. It's still very impactful in fights, especially if she tries to commit onto you. But those trap situations should feel a little bit less punishing now.
I think maybe the base numbers needed to be nerfed here.
Trap. I'm out.
Yep.
But, looks like next up is Camazotz. It's also getting a nerf to two abilities, Vampire Bats and Bats Out of Hell. So what's going on there, Clumsy?
Yeah, again, we're in the bonus balance section. A lot of this is being catered towards what we're seeing in the high pro scene. Maybe you don't see him being banned a lot or picked a lot in your ranked scene, but he is a menace out there in the SPL. He's being picked and he's being very highly favored.
Good.
Very well. So we're hitting him in his physical power scaling in two different places. The
These are good
Vampire
nerfs.
Bats 2 and Bat Out of Hell, of course, on his ultimate. We did some changes to Camazotz where we allowed him to raise up in his ultimate a little bit more safely, and because of that, people are finding that he can secure his damage.
These are good nerfs. He just does too much damage. I mean, I agree with this. He just hits too fucking hard, like straight up.
Awesome.
The scaling nerfs are good.
Also on the nerfing block to 72 transformation. So let's talk about that, Pon.
Yeah, so really
It's not called 72 transformations. What?
Highly prioritized.
That's Wukong's ability.
Basically, those two are neck and neck for the most picks.
He's cool down. This is a good nerf.
There's a lot of aggression that you can really bring. And so one thing we wanted to do was take down some of his utility.
Is it 72 trans? I'm pretty sure that's Wukong, right?
Is pretty consistent lockdown CC.
It's all the same thing. Oh.
Okay, burst like.
Okay, my bad.
As well as the cooldown does scale down pretty quickly, so you have the access to that.
Okay, this is good nerf though.
We're gonna make it so that the burst damage is a little bit lower.
Same technique, yeah. All right, my bad.
As well as we're gonna increase the cooldown when you're ranking it up, just so that it doesn't come up as often.
All right,
so you
good.
have access to the knockback less. You have access to the shield less. All that stuff is just gonna be often or used less often.
I like not being hunted, but I do love turtles, so that makes me really sad. Looks like Nike next up, and she's getting some nerfs as well. Barrier Formation and Sentinel of Zeus. What's going on, Clumsy?
Yeah, Nike is really strong when it comes to versing other hunters, as well as the
Nike. This is the most annoying god to play against on planet Earth.
Nike has still continued.
I hate this god.
And a lot of it comes down to
my god.
that you can create with her barrier formation and the duration.
You get her low, she uses her big ass shield. You get her low, she uses her little absorb your autos.
Fun thing. But 6 seconds, maybe that's a little bit too long. So
I agree, Clumsy. Attaboy.
All the ranks will feel a little bit more favorable.
Big nerfs. Thank you, Jesus.
4 to 6 seconds. Well, 6 seconds slow, like late game, that's devastating. So 4 seconds across all ranks, kind of just making those times be a little.
No, they have Sunder for the shields. They don't need to nerf the shields on Nike. This stuff right here is really good. Much better.
So Artio also getting a nerf. Looks like increased cooldowns on some stuff.
Oh man, thank you.
Bear stance. What's going on?
The main guy is still standing out in the solo lane, outpicking most other warriors still. Pretty impactful character. This is actually, I think, basically bringing her lower than she was at the start of the season when she was almost.
They're doing God's nerfs for right now. Revive. They haven't done items yet.
Valuable, her ability to fight and control that.
Okay.
So we're gonna be increasing.
These are all solid changes so far, I must say, except for the Wind Demon change.
The stun and the debuff area.
Yeah, okay.
So that she can't stun group people as long. She can't necessarily cripple and stop people from moving as long.
Yeah.
We're also decreasing the power debuff that provides. That field that she creates actually lowers everyone's offense, making her really hard to fight into, especially if you're a character that's trying to get away.
Yeah.
And you then need to like fight her off.
Bro, it was the dumbest. First off, people complaining about Wind Demon was so like unreal that they complain about Wind Demon. It's like
getting mauled by a bear.
only it's like a good item. It's not. It wasn't OP at all.
It looks like finally the last of the god nerfs in the
Whatever.
8-11 bonus is the Morrigan, getting a nerf to confusion. So why the confusion?
Well, Morgan's always one of those gods where she.
This is a big nerf.
In the SPL,
Exactly, Matt. That's what I'm. Yeah, I agree, bro. It's just insane. Like
we're seeing the double Cthulhu come out a lot. We're seeing double Odins and stuff like that when he's not banned. But one thing that we wanted to make sure that we.
that wasn't even that insane. Okay, this is a big nerf, by the way, very big, because Morgan needs to travel a long distance to. You need to use your stealth where the enemy can't hear you, which you have to be pretty far away. So the fact that it's now another second less, it's so hard to flank now with Morgan.
Where it allows you to kind of.
It's actually really hard to flank with her with the 1 second less.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to go and
That's
use
big.
confusion, you actually
That's
have
big.
to kind of commit, or you've wasted it a little bit.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, that is going to do it for.
That's a really nice nerf to the god.
That's
Really
all
nice.
The items and gods. You're going to see all of that.
Actually, still really
coming
strong,
out,
but
November 30th. So keep your eyes open for those drops.
I think that's just a
But let's
solid
get into
nerf.
Skins. We have some bonus skins in the 811 patch, and the first of those is Infinite Overseer Cerberus.
We actually don't have 6 of it. We actually have one build, meta build, like you saw
He is,
on
and he has,
at
like,
playoffs.
Mustaches.
Wait.
It's like.
Oh, we're on the skins.
Yeah,
Whoa,
cool.
that's like the Chernobog skin.
Yeah, it's Celestial Hair.
That looks dope on Cerberus.
Beards as well on each one of those. Let's go.
Guardians, I feel like Guardians always have the best emotes, the best voice packs, and the best
The balance
skins
of this dimension
by far.
is crumbling. The infinite must intervene, or all will be lost.
Yeah, if Cerberus is like any dog I've ever met, it will intervene however we want to, or however it wants to.
Yep.
So I love it. I love the orbs. Let's
Beautiful.
check out Soulslayer Nemesis coming
Cool
up
skin,
next.
as always. High res and skins. I mean, just 10 out of 10 always.
Spooky.
Are those just like
Like
skeletons?
disembodied spine head
Yeah.
Oh my
skeleton
God.
skull. That is creepy as hell.
That's brutal.
That is so creepy.
That is crazy.
I love like the skull on the sword with the spine going, or the ribs or
I was
whatever.
gonna say, like the detail on the armor and on the weapon is really out there. It's nice.
And like the bird skull wings too.
Yeah, there's a lot of really.
That looks really good.
back into that.
Yeah, so much detail. Absolutely. And I love the skull face mask. You just can't go wrong with a skull face mask.
True.
So let's hear the voice line.
This battlefield is perfect.
Perfect.
Reeks of carnage, blood, and despair.
Well, very cool, and I'm super horrified and excited to see that. Well, I guess I'm not excited to see it on the battlefield because, again, horrifying. Next up, we have Crimson Authority King Arthur.
Did I say that, Suka? I apologize. I'm an idiot.
This is the Morgan Le Fay had this theme.
Bro, this is like the Scarlet Crusade or
wait, so
Scarlet
face off in the
Monastery.
It's gonna be sweet.
Skin right here.
That'll be so awesome.
The white and the red.
Damn.
This theme is like my favorite.
Damn.
And with the sword as
That
well, like,
looks
massive feet there,
sick.
It just looks even more spectacular.
Cool, like shoulder plate orb.
Holy. That looks dope. Love the
What's your
colors.
voice line?
If Morgan Le Fay wishes it, I must obey.
Oh.
Oh.
More there.
Yeah,
Some
follow
lore there,
Morgan
yeah.
Le Fay. Okay, maybe they won't be clashing. He'll be running out from behind her and screaming and swinging the sword. So let's, we have one more skin here. We have Shield Guardian Cabrakan. Let's see what's going on with
Damn.
Shield Guardian.
Simp.
Yo.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I love
Sickle.
every time they release a Cabrakan skin. I love to see what they do with the two big like shields. You know, every time.
Yeah, that's definitely a unique weapon they have to consider each time.
That's like the Ares skin, but
I mean, it makes
for
sense.
Cabrakan.
Like brought those shields kind of into real life with this one with two. Oh, look at them.
Damn, son.
So huge.
Oh, they're like two different halves.
Yeah,
to,
Houdini,
like,
thank
an
you, my
entire,
man.
Like one component. That's
Yeah.
kinda cool.
Yeah, that's super
Is
awesome.
is that like a back jetpack?
Oh,
Like a thruster,
he's got a
yeah.
thruster, yeah, a
Double
thruster.
orbs, dude. Let's hear what Cabrakan sounds
Well,
like.
I hope that lights up when he uses his one.
Let us teach them a lesson they won't soon forget.
Nice.
So much nobility there. Awesome. Well, that'll do it for the skins in the 8.11 bonus update. Remember, that is going to be going
solid
on
patch.
November 30th,
I'm a
so
bit disappointed in the Wind Demon nerf, but
because I mean, the red and the white, you can't get over.
the other nerfs
So
were
next
spot
up, we
on.
have community news, and we have a whole bunch of news to go over here in the community world. Starting with, we just want to remind you, HRS and SWC, they're coming up. We have the schedules laid out for y'all. Y'all can see this online, but it's coming January 6th through 9th. So have it on your calendars and be excited. There's going to be
My God,
so much
Worlds!
for y'all to enjoy. So many awesome games. You get the World Championships going.
Yeah, I've watched
And on that
Arcane.
Thursday,
Incredible.
we get High Res Showcase. That's all of High Res titles. We have Paladins, Rogue Company. Just so many different things to talk about and cover. There's, I mean, cosplay, community clash tournaments, so many things. So make sure that y'all get your eyes on
Damn,
those
that's a
already.
lot of stuff going on. Holy
Next
crap.
up, we just want to remind y'all that we have the Cybertron sales going on right now. So Cybertron sales are happening. There's gyms on
Bro,
sale.
did this
There are
year
also
fly by or
skins and
what?
chests going on sale. And there are events coming with this.
Everyone's still in the
We have
running
a
sickle.
3x Worshipper event coming this weekend, actually, Friday to Monday. And a Party Up event going right now. So, you know, hop in, play some games with your friends.
Hey,
and
hell yeah.
This weekend, get those Worshippers. Get another level 10 masteries. Never
This year
a bad
went
time
by
to do it.
mega quick
So
for
make sure
me.
you check out the sales. And on, since we're on Cybertron already, might as well remind you that we also have the Smite and Transformers Battle Pass live. So if you're
Yeah, the King Arthur's game is definitely my favorite from those.
Geb, Starscream Jingwei, or Megatron Raw, just better grind that Battle Pass. It's a good time to do it. Get some weekend games in with your friends, get those Worshippers, get those Battle Pass levels, and have a great time. We also, actually starting today, it went out earlier today, have the community or the calendar event submission for party art. The Smite birthday party is coming up, and we want your art because we could put it into our game. So we have a tweet out about it now. There's also a blog live on smitegame.com/news. Go check out that blog. Submit your art for the Smite birthday party.
That's because your memory is not as fast, maybe, or you don't
prizes, and you can have
remember things as often.
Art in game. So submit the art, and we'll be happy to show that off later. That runs for a while, but make sure to get those art submissions.
Hey, you think they'd want me to submit my art?
We also have a community tournament coming up. It's kind of giving Clash a proper send-off. And a proper farewell in the SWC Community Cup with a 20K prize pool. So make sure you get your team ready. Sign up for
I'm
this
quite the
tournament.
artist.
December 13th is when they start. So you can go to smitegame.com for more details in the sign-up form. But be ready, because this tournament's going to be awesome, and you could always win. There's all kinds of things that you could win. To continue all of this cool stuff, we have some SPL news, actually. We have the Finchmas 2021 charity event coming up. So that is starting December 11th. You will be able, it's a big event, a stream. You can donate. Donators, it starts at 11 a.m., so make sure y'all are checking that out. And it'll run all weekend. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Donators, there are prizes for donating. High donators have a chance of the usual super awesome skins. But anybody that donates while the show is actually live and on air will be put into a raffle for all kinds of different things.
Now, I'm not trying to brag,
website, so make sure.
But I learned how to draw this when I was in elementary school. And this is the only thing.
And just work for charity. Let's do.
And this is the only thing I know how to draw, by the way.
And beyond that, SWC placement rounds will be running December 14th through 19th. So make sure y'all tune in. You want to see the placement rounds. You got to know where everybody's ending up. So super exciting.
NFT.
More news. There's so much news.
So much NFT. Let's go. You're welcome. Whoever gets rich from that, you owe me.
We have all of that still available. This is what the pack looks like right here. So it's full of all kinds of awesome
Get
stuff.
it while it's hot.
We have the flag, we have the awesome hoodie, and if you buy this actual physical bundle, you will also get the digital loot pack, which comes with all kinds of skins, all kinds of in-game content. So make sure you get that pack, and if you just want the in-game content, the SWC
nice
digital loot pack is available in-game for gems, but I mean, you get all of that and these awesome physical items. You might as well just buy it. The hoodie is so awesome. I bought one already. So past that, the final bit of news we have is Retro Raphael is the current Prime Gaming skin. You can actually still claim that right now.
I kind of think that skin is sick. Not gonna lie.
It looks
really good in game.
And it's not gonna last forever. So make sure y'all claim that while you get.
Got two of them. Nice. You lucky dog.
Next up on January 6th, the next Prime Gaming skin is World Tour Nemesis. So again, that will be coming out on January 6th.
Hey.
And, if you want to rock as hard as she's rocking right there, make sure that you're watching and make sure you have Prime Gaming ready to click claim on January 6th. Whew, that's community news. That's a wrap on that. So
nice
that
job.
was So much. Thank you. I know. I only started like a little bit, right? So that was super cool. Super excited to get through all that. So now we're moving on to some 8.12 stuff.
All right, 8.12. Let's see.
Life changes coming
Let's see.
8.12, but those are all in the patch notes. There's so many things in quality of life that y'all just check the patch notes. Those will be coming out. Oh, those are out for y'all to see.
Let's see.
So make sure you get in there and read all about it.
When Demon Nerf again.
We figured it'd be better for y'all to read about.
Imagine, I would cry.
But
I want to
there,
see
we'll
more
get
tank
the map
nerfs.
changes. So Corrupted Arena still going to be here. Make sure y'all are getting those games in Corrupted Arena. But SWC is also having, or the SWC is having impact on the map. The winter map is going to be all SWC'd up. I heard they got the trophy in there. They have, well, here, we get to see it in game, actually. Let's check it out.
Oh,
Sweet.
shit.
Absolutely beautiful. So, and there's SWC Flair all
Did
over.
Pon
the
say
map.
my name?
You get to see
Or
all
am
kinds
I
of cool
just
stuff.
conceited?
And it's on the same winter map that has been active for a while now. So, a beautiful new take on both the map and the SWC thing.
Oh no.
I think in mid lane there's also like the emblems on the ground that show off like the season. So,
So
there's a
all
lot of really
kinds
cool
of-
details all over there.
Yeah, super excited. And
That's
like we
my
mentioned
freaking
earlier,
ego,
like you
man.
said,
I just hear my
this
name all the time.
SWC is going to be played on 8.12 on the new patch. So we're really going to get the new experience. Like that, we're going to see all of the new stuff in action in Worlds. That's so exciting. So yeah, from there it looks like we're moving into 8.12 balance. So
Arachne photobomb.
You want to start us off there, Clumsy?
Yeah, so the first thing we want to talk about in 8.12 balance, so we've gone through the bonus balance, we've talked about the SWC stuff coming up, but one of the things you guys
I'm so
might
hyped for
notice, too,
Atlas, bro.
in
Oh
the
my
SPL,
god.
But also just kind of that's been taken over is that mages in the mid lane have not been seeing as much play as we might have expected. We did a lot of changes with warriors and their itemization, especially through starter items, but as well as their power changes. Then we did a lot of stuff for the junglers, right? They got a lot of power infused on their side. And what we've noticed is that
What about the hunters?
and as well just a plethora of other things. It could be the healing stuff that we talked about too.
What
What
about the hunters?
You might have expected
What about the
are not
hunters?
really seeing as much as we used to. So
Help
we're doing
us.
a couple of different item changes right now, and we'll go through all of them. That'll hopefully infuse a little bit more power into those mages, not necessarily just into the late game, but into mid game as well.
Oh, they did help us. They nerfed Wind Demon.
Cool. I'd be excited to see
So
that.
mad.
Let's start off with the first item here on the list. It's actually the Tier 2 Enchanted Spear getting a magical power increase. So, I mean, you kind of explained that. Let's get into the details.
Yeah, so Enchanted Spear is the Tier 2, but that's kind of going to be coupled with Spear of Desolation as the Tier 3. Both of them are going to be getting a little bit more of a power infusion. Like we talked about, we wanted to make sure that the mid-game for mages felt particularly stronger than it used to be, especially with the assassins kind of coming in with their power spike. Mages kind of need an answer to retaliate as well. And with the boots changed, right, the shoes being removed, we've noticed that with all these other changes that are coming in, they no longer have like the cooldown or the pen or the power that they used to have with those items. So the Tier 2 items are something that we definitely want to keep an eye on, and these are going to be the first ones here.
Awesome. So yeah, I mean, well, I guess we'll roll forward. We have the spell focus Tier 2.
I was getting one shot earlier. The life of the support beats
Some more
every
power
game.
there just to help round them out. And I think the other thing to note here is that these are the items that aren't being particularly built by mages right now. We're seeing Soul Reaver rushes. We're now seeing the new Book of the Dead that just came out last weekend. The hot build that just dropped. And we'll have some notes from that later. But we want to try and just infuse power where we're not seeing too much being built right now to make sure that those build paths are bolstered in addition to the Soul Reaver builds, in addition to the Book of the Dead builds.
Hey, Ronnie.
Closing any doors.
Tanks.
Open a whole bunch.
Oh, I'm just kidding, Ronnie. I love you.
So next it looks like Book of Souls and Book of the Dead also kind of getting a nerf.
So Book of the Souls is another Tier 2 where we thought we were going to get a power infusion. We wanted to incorporate it there, so that's going to be helping with those other items. But
I
Book of the Dead, we
love
wanted
tanks.
to-
I love my tanks.
Maybe we went a little bit too far with some of their buffs. We immediately saw it again and picked up quite a lot, and we're going to just be toning it down a little bit. We are still happy with the changes.
Nerf that shit. Nerf it.
Especially in the shield, right, in the defensive side
Good.
of the item. So we're going to be bringing the passive shield bonus from
Good,
30%
nerf
to
that
25%
shit.
maximum mana.
Okay, yeah, just taking that 11.
That's a good nerf. That's fine. Still buildable, but not, maybe not on the OP side. Okay,
Increase HP 5 in jungle and MP 5, right?
I mean, you still don't want it to be like terrible,
Jungle builds that aren't currently going towards Eye. We're seeing a lot of Bumbas. We're seeing occasional mannequins. Eye of the Jungle is kind of being passed over, and one thing that we wanted to do was
New
make sure that
ADC
region
starter?
felt similar enough to Bumbas, because right now I think people feel a little bit mana starved when they go this item. So this will help round that out, give you a bit more mana to play with, give you a bit more health to play with, as well as we're going to be buffing the Protector of the Jungle, the upgrade towards it. We did a lot of nerfs to it before when it was really dominant, and we're just going to bring back the offensive capability of it. So we're increasing that attack speed from 25 to 35%.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Sounds good. I'll always love more fun in the jungle, even though assassins scare me. Finally, speaking of the jungle, Protector of the Jungle, getting increased attack speed, which, yeah, you already went over. So that actually runs our items for us. We have gods, though. And we have
Wait,
gods
that's it?
812. And the first god is actually Terra getting a nerf.
Where's my Wind Demon buff?
Now, I heard this is kind of a special fringe case, so why don't you explain?
That's it?
Lindsay?
Yeah, so, you know, when we readdressed Terra being able to refire Crushing Earth, it kind of brought this new case
Terra's back.
where she was able to actually dash through them to hit the Shatter for
Yep,
extra damage.
they nerfed Hunters. That's good, man.
And
Nerf Hunters. That's
something
good.
We wanted to heavily assess. We were talking to the pros.
Hunter's useless as always, man.
What they might have thought of this. We were kind of like leaning toward being okay, but we realized that the strengths kind of just are a little bit insurmountable. It just became something that once you got used to utilizing, kind of made Terra a little bit oppressive. So we
I'm
were
depressed.
To remove that
Just
mechanic
delete
and no
Terra.
longer trigger the extra bonus damage while refiring the Crushing Earth for I think like a double damage proc is being utilized. Wasn't the only reason why she's being favored in the SPL, but it was heavily deciding that. We didn't want such a fringe case to be something that made her shine.
Yeah.
Especially one that isn't as intuitively understandable as other situations where this almost to some players felt a little bit like a bug.
Yeah.
And so making sure that things feel consistent and straightforward was also a partial decision for this.
Of course, yeah. I know it got a ton of talk, so that was an interesting thing. Bologna up next, getting a buff herself to us.
Oh, not Bologna.
Really haven't seen in a while. One thing is we thought there's going to be some itemization help over the year.
90.
Like Death Toll.
Yeah.
Kind of expected that.
90 at level 1.
To stay in the lane. We never really saw that pan out. Other characters like Osiris found different build paths.
That's not bad.
Prevalent. Bologna just overall has one problem that's a little bit difficult to overcome for her, which is if she's fighting into someone
it matters, bro, in the early game.
Hard time. Yeah. And so we wanted to give her a little bit more of an option in those situations to get some more base damage out, some more poke. So we're going to be actually increasing Scourge's base damage. So instead of going from 80 to 220, it'll go 90 to 250.
You'd be surprised what 10 damage can do.
You're going to be able to get your bludgeon. You have now access to a higher base damage tool to help you get through the laning phase with.
Yeah, help you trade in those pokes and just make sure that you're not losing every transaction. So sounds good. Ganesha also getting a buff to Ohm.
Yeah, this
Transactions, man. This is talking like we're shopping at Target.
There's a lot more characters coming in.
This is the battleground of the gods.
For example, with the Shockwave, really easily.
Oh shit, Ganesh buff? What?
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah. So very fair. Sounds good. Vamana up next, getting a buff to.
Damn.
A lot of stuff going on.
That's first pick, first ban.
Yeah, so for Vamana, we wanted to
buff Vamana? Oh my
where we
god.
could address him, but we also know that we didn't want to give him too much power. He's got a lot of interesting things going on with this kit. And
You can punch his past 10% of Vamana's physical protection converted to attack speed.
Something else, but
oh, that's okay.
He's really restricted in
That's
his
alright.
item path.
That's not that crazy.
But now if we utilize the passive to convert some of his protections to attack speed, well, that kind of just helps build into what he already wants. He's getting the power, he's getting the attack speed, and that should hopefully round him out.
Yeah, he's getting power, attack speed. Probably he gets everything because he's a warrior. Yeah, I got it. I know the trend. I know the high res trend when it comes to warriors. They get a little bit of everything.
Definitely an interesting character. We saw him actually see some play. One thing that's unique about him is all the different acorns that he can have. And adjusting any of them is going to be a buff to the character overall. Of course. And one thing we noticed is that Raphael one is just kind of underperforming overall. With any of the acorns, he's underperforming, and some more so or less so than others. Yeah. And because this is kind of a mandatory item for him, where other characters don't have to build boots anymore, so they can get different tier 6s, tier 3s for their 6th item. He still has to build this, so we want to make sure it's worthwhile. So we're going to be just upping the power on all of these, which will be a buff to Ratatoskr as a whole.
Oh, look who my wife just gave me.
The one that's the best performing, a little bit less than the others. So that's Thistlethorn Acorn. Okay. That is the Acorn Blast one. And we're going to be buffing the one that is underperforming, even though it's the most popular. The Bristle Bush Acorn. That is the crit one with the dash. We're going to be buffing that more than the others. So all of them going up. The ones that need it the most are going to be getting the biggest buff. The ones that need it the least are getting the least buff. But overall, just will help round out Ratatoskr as a whole.
Yeah.
And Pon mentioned it there as well, because I think this is going to be really interesting. Bristlebush, the one that is the most popular, is the least performing.
By like a lot.
So keep that in mind.
Cool. Well, yeah, that's excited to see more Ratman on the field. Mercury up next. Made you look getting some edits. How about that?
He's chilling, bro.
That's
my boy.
It makes sense.
Shit
A lot
on
of
my
gods
lap,
have
huh?
these abilities that are just deployable circles that you're going to fire on the other side of walls. And Mercury is kind of the only reason why it
Hanging out with
He's
Dad.
kind of got this like FX animation almost of him going to the location. It would make sense. He's the fastest man. He's kind of going there really quickly.
Yeah.
Well, now he's kind of doing it even faster. He's going. He's phasing through the walls.
the way around
Using all walls. He's learned some new skills.
Hey guys.
Awesome. And yeah, I'm sure that'll be nice to be able to cast over those walls too. Get some pit kills or something. Neath up next, getting a buff to Broken Weave and Unravel. Unravel. So
Yep.
how about it?
Just a hunter that we're
Yeah, thank
seeing
you,
some limited
Soup.
play, but one that is just kind of underperforming overall across the board. Want to make sure that her unique aspect in Unravel is a bit more impactful and you can rely on it a bit more. So that's the extended duration, as well as just Unravel, getting the extra base damage as the kind of more ability hunter, making it feel good to cast, especially in late game fights where it's kind of a DPS loss to not be firing
Whoa,
base
you see
attack.
that? A
Making
Neath
it
buff,
this
Winston.
closer to
Do you
more,
like Neath?
Powerful.
No, I don't like Neath.
I know
Neath is
Tyson could
terrible. I
go
hate
up,
that
so
stupid
that one's for
god.
you.
I agree, Winston. That's right.
So Jing Wei up next, and
Oh,
look, there's
Jing
so
Wei.
many things going on with
Jing Wei.
That's a whole list. Clumsy.
Whoa, that's a lot of buffs, right, Winston?
About explosive balls.
Can you read all that
we've got this
tooltip?
meta where hunters are
No,
generally
me neither.
Jing Wei, you would have thought would be the
That's too
forefront
much
as one
work-
of the
too many
hunters that can get
words.
the best.
Yeah.
But we're not really seeing her shine that much, and we want to make sure to
Whoa.
hit her in a few places. Mostly explosive balls where. By increasing the power scaling,
That's too many
you don't
words,
need to
right,
just
Winston?
rely on the crit
Don't even want to
chance
look at it,
and
right,
so
buddy?
even though you may
know.
not have your items on board, it still
Much
feels like
text.
this ability is going to be impactful. And so that's
We're
why
gonna have to
addressing
play
it.
the god and
there's
see
a
how she
persistent god scaling
feels,
strike.
'cause we don't
It's
like
just
to
mana costs,
read, right?
decreased across the board.
Okay,
Yes, she has her
You don't like
passive,
to
which
read,
allows
right,
her to go
Winston?
back to base
Whoa,
and, come
mana.
back pretty
See, I can
quickly,
read
but
that.
It shouldn't feel like you're forcing
Mana
the player
cost
to
reduction.
make use of that all the time.
Okay.
Or giving her mana cost that
Okay,
other hunters
good.
may already have.
That's
at
a
lower
good
amounts.
buff,
So
right?
now it's a little bit more of a
It's a
plus
good
for the
bug,
class.
right?
Cool. Yeah, I mean, although it does always feel
Tired?
like flying back to lane, you're gonna see everything, be like, oh, I'm about to get ganked. I better.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, sidetrack.
Yeah. So it looks like the final god getting changed.
think he's traumatized being up here,
is,
bro.
Medusa with Acid Spray and Lacerate both getting changed. So
Yeah, this one's really interesting. This is just
Yeah.
kind of a change of pace for the character.
Whoa,
Lacerate in particular is
heal
one of those abilities
reduction.
that feels very aggressive to use when you dash
yeah.
through a wave the first time. You expect it to hit and it just doesn't,
That's
and it
good.
stops on gods. We're gonna actually make it so now when you actually dash through the wave, it's gonna damage the wave. You can use it as a clear
Yeah.
tool, especially if you're just trying to quickly
That's
back
pretty
out of
good.
lane. You're gonna go back to base. You know no one's coming to gank you. You can use your dash to be aggressive
yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
But we're also going to be changing where the anti-heal that she provides is. Currently, it's on Lacerate. It's on that single target, which
Yeah.
makes it really hard to use aggressively because you have to commit your dash to be more aggressive with
My
it.
little boy.
And it means
Don't
that
let
you won't
Arya
affect one
bully
target
you.
with it. So that's going to be removed from Lacerate and actually added to Acid Spray.
Okay.
So Acid Spray will now apply on initial hit as well as
Oh,
the spray.
okay.
The anti-heal that Lacerate normally
Now
will go
damages
on. So Lacerate can now
minions.
deal some more damage through wave,
Yeah.
and then now Medusa will be able to contribute
Very
anti-heal
interesting. What do you
more
think
to
about
the
that,
shield,
Winston?
against the whole enemy
What do you
team.
think of that Medusa buff,
choosing
Winston?
that one and
Yeah.
hoping that it pays off. So awesome. And that
What do you
actually
think of that
does
buff,
it
Winston?
For the bonus balance for
Medusa
8-12.
still
That is
sucks?
coming out December
Oh, I
14th, so
agree,
be
Winston.
excited,
You
be
have
ready
such
for that.
good Smite insight.
I mean, again, it's going to be the patch that Worlds is played on.
Yeah, of
so,
course.
You know,
Yeah, I gotta
knows
clean your
the trail knows
paws.
what's going on.
I gotta clean your
Crazy
paws.
ability. Well, if you
Yes,
see
I
Mercury
clean your
show up
other
in
paw.
SWC,
Yeah.
then they're like, how did
I
you go
gotta
over
clean
the
your
wall?
feet.
So next
That's
up, we have
right.
8-12 skins, and like I said,
That's
these will be
right.
coming on December 14th. And the first
Yeah,
one is
yeah, I'm
here.
fucking getting in there. I'm getting in there.
So let's check out Pele.
Oh,
That's so cool.
Look at the eyes. Even have like that line of light or like the.
All right, come here. Come here, Arya. My other puppy.
all
Yes.
those like gargoyles kind of fear, all those like demons. So
Yeah.
that's sweet. That's really well done.
I
Although wings are neat.
I was just about.
Did
to
they
say,
see
I
you?
totally agree.
And like the little side trails
Could you
as well,
see,
they're really
Mom?
cool.
Yeah, they're kind of like.
material.
All right, I'll be right back, chat. I gotta
Yeah.
deliver.
Let's hear the voice lines. Hear what Pele sounds like.
Hunt begins for the unwelcome.
And the unwelcome will be hunted. Cool. So next up we have Noxious, Naga, Medusa. Say that 3 times fast. Yeah. Whoa!
That's sick.
That's so cool. There's so much
Their
snake happening.
bows
right
are
here.
like snake heads.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Oh, I can't wait. I want to know like if the scales are like as iridescent in game.
Whoa.
I mean, I have a feeling we're about to know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's great.
That is so great.
That looks so cool.
I love how like wide like the transition from like.
Winston doesn't move. Yeah, he's a
body
puppet.
is. It looks like a snake. I don't know
That's
how
crazy.
That snake looks.
Well, I just love how like we took like a snakish character and then we just went.
They
full
buff
blown on that and
Medusa,
just
then they
fucking
have a
made it
Medusa
make
skin?
sense almost.
Right? It's like what if we.
My
took this
tinfoil
snake
hat is
and
on right now.
Added more snake.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I noticed a pattern.
Land or sea, our foes will drown before our might.
Jesus.
Very snaky indeed. So those skins are coming in 8.14, but those aren't the only skins. Oh, on
That was loud.
8.12. Those aren't the only skins. But
All right, bro.
we
Show
have a lot
Atlas.
to
Let's
show
go.
you.
Let's get
We're
the
gonna
show on
kind
the
of
road.
Break the meta of normal shows by starting or by moving on to showing y'all something a little different. You'll see right after this.
Actually, never saw this. I saw the laser beam. Goal of the year to be like Atlas. Let's go, Ronnie. I'm gonna hit the gym too. Modelo workout. Work out the biceps, baby.
That's right. It's Atlas. For any of you who guessed it, you can pat yourself on the back or shake your hand.
Get in there.
I'm so excited. I've watched that 1,000
Yeah.
times. I'm gonna watch it 1,000 more probably, and I'm just so excited to have Atlas here. I mean, y'all guys excited about
Yo,
Atlas?
Cam, thanks for the 550, man.
This shirt, which was not a spoiler the last time I wore it, I literally picked it up off the laundry pile. That was just, I grabbed it. It was bought to spoil Atlas. I was gonna wear it on this show, but I did not intend to wear it that day, and then until someone pointed out, I didn't realize I was actually wearing it. So, unintentional spoiler, actually.
Yeah.
My boy
I mean,
Pond.
Big brain. You were thinking 53 steps ahead,
Yeah.
and now Atlas is here. Now the shirt is enjoying its full glory, and there's so much to talk about. I mean, I'm just super excited, but I mean, are we ready to see him in game?
Let's go,
Let's
baby.
quickly kind of go over some of the notes we have for him just overall.
All right, fine.
He is our first Titan that's actually playable in game, which is super exciting. He is the enduring one, Atlas. He was punished to hold up the sky by Zeus after the Titanomachy. They lost the war, the Olympians won, and so this was his punishment. But he has taken that punishment and turned it into his strength. Through the millennia and during this whole punishment, he's learned to control and contain the sky, as well as kind of have a mastery over burden itself. So in his kit, you're going to see him use the astrolabe that contains the sky. He's going to use it to full effect, and he's actually going to manipulate burden on his allies and put that onto his enemies. Zeus made a mistake, should not have given him this task, because
Idiot
he's
Zeus.
definitely turned it into his strength.
Oh yeah, and I mean, just look at him. Look at how much strength he has. Oh,
Oh, shit.
He's also very big.
Yeah.
He's taller than most gods. He's not obviously the like literally bigger than the map, because that wouldn't work for gameplay reasons.
yeah,
but
that would be hard.
he is very big, and he does actually have, I think, the tallest camera in the game, beating out Yorm.
Oh, yeah?
Damn, how big is he?
You'll see over that astrolabe.
Right.
So,
I guess so.
so he does have the tallest camera, I believe, as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, he looks like he.
I feel like they could have done a better job with the
It's a mighty
globe.
weapon, so
Yeah.
that's horrifying and also really cool.
I think it needs a little more detail.
All right, we talked about how
On the
cool he
globe,
is. I
you
can't
know?
hold it any longer.
Kind of looks like low graphics.
Yeah. Oh, he looks so cool.
That's so awesome. All right, show him off. Show us everything.
Okay, let's just run through every ability.
Oh, he's Juggernaut from X-Men. Oh.
Oh, that's so great.
Oh, what?
Odin.
Feel the weight of the world.
What? What's happening?
And there's the sky
What
laser.
the fuck is that?
So he did a lot of stuff there.
Oh yeah, so many things
I'm
to
confused.
go over. So let's just start off with the.
This
let's
guy
start with
is
the basic
broken.
attack. So
He's
he's
a-
a basic attack work.
He's just chucking Odin, bro.
Atlas's standard basic attack is actually a just standard melee chain. You can see there he does.
His
initial
autos
hit,
look dope.
Another initial hit. And
Those
then
autos are really cool.
These initial hits are actually slower. They're all 1.25 both swing time and damage. So he actually doesn't have a standard one attack ever at any point. You can see also his passive activating there, where his passive, he can accumulate energy from damaging characters, and he gets an extra basic attack.
He looks
that
like
we have
Solo
with
Lane
the
Guardian.
Big slam down attack. That
He's got a lot of
trembles
CC,
energy
a lot of
gods, so
CC.
built in there as well. But once we get to the rest of the kit, we can talk about the other form that his basic attack can change.
Ooh, will do. So let's, how about his passive? His passive is called the Astrolabe, and I mean, we can see it right there.
Yep, the Astrolabe. You can see that passive meter building up.
Yeah.
He now has the kind of floating orbs around it. The passive meter's kind of swirling around. That means his next basic attack by holding the Astrolabe is going to be that big slam down. This does bonus flat damage that scales off your level, as well as trembles enemy gods who are in there.
That is so cool.
It'll stun minions as well, so you get some extra utility there.
Yeah,
OP.
all kinds of things you can bend that into. So his first ability, Unburden. Let's get into that.
Yep, so the first ability, Unburden, he actually throws the Astrolabe, and this is a unique part of the character. Most of our weapons in Smite, when you
How many times is it gonna
kind
take?
of disappear and reappear, they don't really have any permanence. This one actually does have that permanence. When you throw out the Astrolabe, you can see that he loses it. He's not holding it anymore. It is out. It is deployed. He has different animation sets for when he doesn't actually have this Astrolabe deployed. And his basic attacks also change, because now he doesn't have the weapon to swing.
Yeah.
His basic attacks turn into that pulse that happens at that
Oh my
area.
god,
You can
demonic
poke
grip
at the
atlas.
to help clear your mini wave.
That
It
viable
also
zap?
scales
Range?
its damage, scales off your level. So again, another thing that we did here was to make sure that he was a true support guardian. He actually has a few level scalings in his kit to make sure that his kind of damage is more uniform and controlled over the course of the game.
Think of Telkines.
Just scale up and throw the Astrolabe and beat someone to death from across the map.
Yep. And I think the final thing to note here is that when it actually is thrown and deployed, it does do initial damage in the area as well as slows targets.
Of course it slows, of course.
Initiate for that first CC.
Yeah, initiate and get some damage.
Of course it does.
Super awesome. So his second ability is called Gravity Pull. So what's Gravity got to say?
Yeah, so I mean, this is a huge mass. It's a basically the entire cosmos condensed down to his Astrolabe. He can just control the gravity of it because that is how astronomy works.
Yeah.
So the first version of it, when he's holding the Astrolabe, is actually going to be that cone that you see that's divided into two parts. If enemies are in the far part of it, they'll just get pulled towards Atlas. But if they're in that close critical range, they actually will get pulled into the Astrolabe itself, and Atlas is able to freely aim and throw them. He's able to move during that. He's able to like control what direction they're going to go.
That's crazy.
And that gives him essentially access to this kind of grab and toss that's on a non-ultimate ability. Definitely something that's really, really potent for a support guardian. This does change, however, if he has his Astrolabe deployed.
Is he untargetable when he's grabbed?
And then
That's a good question.
It'll follow the same rules. It has that outer area and inner area. Outer area that get pulled towards the Astrolabe, but if they're in an inner area,
I already got confused.
they get pulled to the center and then thrown towards wherever Atlas is at that moment.
So much potential.
Yep,
That's
two ways
crazy,
to control. One
bro.
more direct up front, one more thrown range. You can get more people with it generally. So it's some extra utility there. If you're up in the front line, you need to go peel for your back line, you can toss it back there and use the pull to try and get people off.
Yeah.
A lot of different options here with how you want to use the Astrolabe, and that's the primary goal of this kit is to that mastery of knowing when to use it, when to pull it back, when to recall it. Is something
You
that
have to
I think,
press buttons at the
separate
right
good
time.
Atlas players from great Atlas players.
And I can't imagine the
Dang.
roll on this. You know, when you separate off from your lane and go to start handling, checking on other lanes and trying to get those ganks off, there's just going to be so much that you can get done with that. I'm super excited to see that in game. As much as I am horrified to be the victim of it.
Get tossed into towers if you get a little bit too close.
Exactly.
Got to be careful.
I go to dive and he's
Strong
like, "I'm just gonna
suction
carry you."
there.
That's fine. So next up,
OP.
we have his third ability, Kinetic.
Oh, that was only two
So
abilities?
kinetic charge, if you use it just normally,
What
it's
the
a pretty standard charge. You run into targets, you do an AoE on when you land, does some damage, and you can see that it actually doesn't do any other form of CC or anything if that's how you use it. But it does interact
If that's
with
how
allies.
you use it.
So if you were to
Of course
set
it
That
does.
circle around you, if you have allies get passed through there when you're charging, you actually take burdens from them. You'll cleanse them of any movement speed slows they have at that moment and give them a movement speed burst, and you'll take those burdens with you. And then if you run into a god at that point, you actually dump the burdens onto them. So this can scale up to a 75% slow if you cleanse 3 or more allies.
Of course
very
it can.
potent, really great initiate, especially to get your team to follow you into a fight.
Yeah.
But you can also use it defensively to make sure that someone's slowed. You can kind of cleanse that slow off them and help them get away.
Yeah, another good peel thing. You know, they slow your hunter. You just run past, take that slow away, drop it on their hunter, then turn it down.
And this is another thing that we're talking about with making him that kind of true support guardian.
Yeah.
If you use this maybe like a solo lane or a jungle where it's just coming out from the jungle, you actually don't have access to that slow. You need an ally nearby you to gain access to that form of CC.
See, Ronnie?
I'm just
Support
imagining,
guardian.
Like you said, like team fight's about to start. You're standing third in line. You barrel past everybody. Get all of that.
I don't know, he's cool, bro. I like the feel of his abilities. They look cool.
Absolutely wonderful. Now finally,
Delivery god.
I mean, we got to see it once, but I feel like there's so much to talk about with the ultimate gamma ray burst.
Yep, so he kind of controls the skies and the cosmos. It's kind of his domain. He's learned to control it over the last time. He can call down a gamma ray burst from the sky. You can see there that when you first pass it down, you have that kind of like more translucent beam.
Of course, bro.
Coming from that sky origin point. This beam itself is more of a radiating beam. It actually doesn't do that much damage, but it does provide a huge protection shred and a power debuff. So you don't want to really be standing in this. If he jumps it on you in the middle of a fight, you're going to be taking a lot more damage from his carries, and a lot more damage from like the...
That's a lot of circles, dude. Oh, shit.
As well as you're going to be doing less damage yourself.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine sniping someone across the map with that.
After 5 seconds, you can fire it, and at that point, the gamma ray burst focuses and travels across the map. Not fully global, it's about, I want to say it's like 800 or 900 units. You can definitely go from mid lane to dual lane, mid lane to solo lane.
Of course you can make it to dual lane. Oh, Jesus.
But definitely a really long range. But at that moment of focus, it does some more damage and immediately applies
Bro,
free
sniping someone with that? Oh my god, that's me right there.
Quick fire it to
burn
get
to a crisp.
Protection shred, you can. If you want to try and get as many stacks as you can and then send it chasing someone down, you can. But you can see there actually leaves like the burn marks on the ground and it's just a terrifying thing when you hear it coming towards you in the jungle. It's just one of those things that lets him have an extra bit of
that's cool as hell though.
Threat utility that he can provide.
And I mean, I can't imagine, like, so much zone control.
I actually really like his globe now. It's grown on me. I think it looks sick, actually.
Fire Giant, you go throw that down, and all of a sudden Fire Giant's hitting a lot harder and taking
oh, that's a crazy combo right there.
Yep.
A lot of great potential for
bro, this guy is a jungler.
Objective control.
He has some good soft
I have no idea.
soft synergies there as well. His passive stacks with every
Steal Fire Dragon,
team quickly.
Don't worry, boys, I got my beam.
You can use your
I'll steal
either the deployed version or the held version of the AO2. You can use that to keep people inside.
This could be anything.
You can
how about
into the path of the beam.
Never mind.
There's a lot of interesting
Except ADC,
things
of course.
a lot of different ways to kind of combine it for maximum effect. Choose what you want to try and prioritize in a fight. If you want to be an aggressive dual laner, you can kind of charge forward and try and control the enemy team. If you want to play more defensive, you can keep your abilities kind of close to your chest and use them when you need to peel for someone. A lot of different flexible options here. But we did really try and give him the tools that he needs to be a successful, true support guardian.
Yeah, and I mean, I know I'm excited to see it. Guardians are probably one of my most frequently played.
Zeus and Atlas, yeah, honestly.
Having a kit with
There's a lot of synergy there.
So many different ways you can utilize the abilities to either be offensive or defensive. So excited to be able to try this out myself. So
I want to give a big shout out too to the programming team, the tech art team, the animation team. This character, because he can either be holding or not holding the astrolabe, that immediately almost doubles a lot of the animations required for the character and a lot of the interactions. What happens when he has that out and another animation plays and he recalls it, how should those animations interact? The team did a huge amount of work to make sure that the astrolabe felt really heavy and really something that was burdening him. But when he had that out, his animation
That's cool. That's true. The weight of stuff really makes a difference.
I think the team did an incredible job.
Oh, and I can see it. And I got to talk to some of the animators myself about it, and I mean, they said exactly what you said. It was a wild challenge designing a god that essentially had two entirely different sets of animations for, do I have the astrolabe? Do I not have the astrolabe? So it's just, I mean, like with every god that comes out, there's new challenges, there's new obstacles to overcome, and new fun things we can discover that we can do in the game. And I think Atlas displays a lot of those really well. So super exciting. And
final god of the season.
Yeah,
we got there.
God of the season. It's every time somebody says that, I'm just blown away that it's already the end of the year.
Pretty cool patch notes. Other than the Wind Demon nerf, it's pretty cool.
Right? Well, so that's Atlas. He is going to come out with obviously the normal cosmetics. He's going to have Cosmic Carrier Atlas when he comes out, so you'll be able to get that too. And
it's a nice red recolor, and the actual astrolabe gets like a nice red glow on it. It's really cool.
Yeah, it looks
so good. Guys getting torn apart and like flung around in that card. That was awesome.
Ooh.
I mean, you know how much gravity is in that thing?
Yeah.
That kind of looks sick. I like the red outline on the globe thingy.
Yeah, I love that red glow. And
world's available? I don't know.
We saw some red earlier we were in love with. I absolutely
They should let them be available, in my opinion. That'd be cool as hell.
So you'll be able to get that. And that green. Green and blue, I don't know, they're so complementary to each other.
You can see the kind of like green Fresnel glow also there as well.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Red.
Yeah, I mean,
good for a recolor.
Another thing that I think every single time a god comes out is when they have something unique to them, like the astrolabe. Super love thinking of all the ideas for like new skins that we're going to see in the future.
Oh, true, yeah.
So there's also the masteries, of course. So Atlas will have a super awesome gold and diamond masteries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
You were talking about dudes
All
getting
these card arts are just so
I just love how
phenomenal.
giant he is in every single one. He's just huge.
It's absolutely massive.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just the gold.
Yeah, the diamond one I know is really sick too. I was able to look at that one earlier.
Yeah. Ooh, black and gold.
Pretty
All the
dope.
color schemes just look really good on him.
They do.
That's
And
pretty-
the Astrolabe
that's
just
pretty
pops
cool.
So much
That's
in all
pretty
these
cool.
color schemes.
And there's the diamond one.
Yeah.
Nice.
I am horrified for Lermy to
That looks sick.
to get that. So super excited there. And we can hear the voice line if y'all want. Let's do that.
Yeah.
I control the heavens above. I wield their strength, and I will use this strength to bring forth a better future.
On the voice session with recording this, oh, it was just so good. The guy's voice was just on point.
Yeah.
Really, I think captured
Daddy.
like this really strong opposing force. But he's not so aggressive, and he's more angry at people who have punished him in the past.
Yeah.
He's not necessarily like mean or evil spirited in
hateful,
nature.
yeah.
Yeah. He's just there to try and bring forth a better future.
Yeah, he kind of he walks this line between like not exactly brutish because he has that strong voice, but like wise. You know?
If I had that man's
yeah.
voice.
He has that like deep, caring wisdom.
If I had that man's voice,
Like,
I'd be a
he's
voice
hidden behind
actor.
Some brutishness, but I mean, he's carried the galaxy for like a millennia. So
Yeah, and a lot of mathematics and philosophy are associated with him. The idea of him being this enduring spirit. So a lot of positive aspects towards him. So we want to make sure he incorporate that into his personality.
yeah, well, that is super cool. Atlas will be releasing with the 8.12 update, and we're just so excited for y'all to see him.
It's a solid
so that
patch.
wraps up the
Solid
Atlas area.
patches.
Next up, we have some more 8.12 skins because we're not done yet. We still have plenty of things to go over, but
Yo,
you know,
mechanics,
that'll come
thank
up
you.
After this.
I am Optimus Prime.
All right, do we want to watch more of this?
Let's roll out.
Just the skins. I don't know.
There's no escape!
Peace through tyranny. One shall stand.
Pull.
One shall fall.
All right, I pull.
Gym sales. Remember to get those because that's going to be running. We have all kinds of events going.
You know what, we're just gonna
But
watch. I'm
we
already
also
here
have a lot
chilling.
more to talk about in
I'll
this
just
show
chill.
and a ton of
I
awesome
thought it was gonna be a long break.
I'm now joined by Pawn, who's been here the whole time,
Yep.
and by High Res Honey. So how are you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hello, hello. So happy to
Hello.
be here.
Yeah.
In studio, too.
I know, right? I can't believe they let us in.
Yeah.
We're gonna pretty much try to break in every time from now because I love this place. So we have a lot to talk about actually, and the first thing is a mouthful. So with the 8.12 update, we are getting the Yulefest event. That's right, another wonderful holiday event is coming at you. And there's all kinds of things to get in. So this is a friend event. You know, these holidays are all about giving and all about friendship and the joy of being around others. So with this event, not only will you be able to have a lot of
Go
direct
down,
purchase
bad
skins,
chatters.
you'll unlock additional
Jesus.
skins, kind of like
Pay
way
attention to the
league
skins,
works. You
boys.
get, 3 direct purchase skins, then you will get, 3 direct skins will grant you the Helper Bastet skin, and you see, I gotta check my notes, right? There's so many words here. Atlas is still weighing heavy on my heart. There are direct purchase skins that you can get, and if you get the first half of them, you get a free skin. Second half of them, you get a free tier 4 skin. I'm not gonna spoil the skins because y'all are gonna see them here in a minute anyway. Why would I do that? Like other events, there will also be a free quest system. So just quest release every 2 weeks. Play
Listen,
these
genetics.
quests, earn free stuff.
You need to be
Enjoy
gracious
yourself, you know?
in
Love
victory,
that.
okay?
And with the purchasable items in this, if you get the
Gracious
purchasable
genetics,
items,
okay?
you will be given a free gift that you can give to your friends. Because again, it's the season of giving. And
kidding. Thank you for the
to be able
host.
to share that. So if you progress through the event, get these purchasable skins, get this brand new stuff with this event, you will also be getting gifts that you can give to your friends to say, hey, thanks for playing Smite with me. I love you. You're the best. So it's a super great event. All kinds of skins that I'm really excited to talk about, and you can look out for that. The initial batch will
Get
be
to the
dropping,
skins,
when 8.12
damn it.
drops,
Get to the
on
skins.
December 14th. So let's talk about the skins coming out. The first batch of skins, like I said, December 14th. The first.
Wait, you're
one
lucky there's
is
no
the
jungle
Helper Bastet.
nerfs.
So let's check that out.
Oh, that's a cool skin.
Oh my gosh.
So precious.
Look at all the playing with the little ornament.
True, Eye of the Jungle got buffs.
Love it.
Oh, that's too cute.
I
Looks
love
so
the-
cozy.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely the coziest. Oh, the socks.
I love her hair color here.
True.
Yeah, this looks so great.
It does. I love the like bell on the collar, and I love the red on the jacket too.
Climax. Thanks, buddy.
Absolutely awesome, and very in the holiday spirit.
True.
Jungle, yeah, Jungles have enough buffs to last a lifetime.
Totally agree. Let's hear what the voice sounds like.
Meow.
Bastet.
Oh, sorry.
Bastet.
Bastet.
So next up we have Burning Desire Aphrodite. Let's see what she looks like. Ooh.
Holy shit.
Gosh.
That's
Fire.
crazy.
Did she come from the fireplace in the last picture, or? Because that's some fire right
Bad joke right there.
Phoenix
Yikes.
Flames almost.
there. Ooh, you're so right. Yeah, with the wings.
Damn, that's good. It's
Such a
crazy.
different Aphrodite skin from what you're used to.
I know.
Yeah,
Usually,
it's very
you know,
different.
Being Aphrodite, usually it's all about the romance and the style, and this one's just, I mean, still looks good.
That's Afro, yeah.
A little intimidating.
Uh-huh.
Let's hear what she sounds like.
They dare to threaten the Phoenix. I will defend her in this life and every other.
It was Phoenix.
It was Phoenix. You would nail on the head with that one. Wow. Next up, we have the Magnificent Soul. That is so great. I
Love
love it.
this.
The outfit, and the ears too. I don't know, just very aesthetic.
Very magical.
That's actually pretty cool. With the stage lights and everything, that's actually pretty cool.
You got the lights and everything.
That's actually really well done, not gonna lie.
I love like the coattails too.
There's a lot of details on that outfit. It's really cool.
There are even
the hair is different.
yeah. Wow. All right, let's hear what she sounds
It's
like.
actually a dope skin.
Welcome to the show. Tonight, you
Shout,
are
it's just
in
pickles.
for a showstopper.
Pickles, I said it's just pickles. Pixels. Oh my god.
Stop
It's just
the show.
polygons.
Next up, we have Infinite Orb of Morgan Le Fay. Excited for this one. Oh.
I feel like the Infinite line just keeps getting better and better.
It really does. And the orb. It's the orb.
It's so abstract. I love how the team just.
That's kind of sick too, actually.
It makes it super abstract. Especially when trying to make sure that they
That's actually pretty sick.
and work with the
Not
characters.
gonna lie.
That's really a challenging ask, but they deliver every time.
Yeah, especially with these, because I mean,
Astral Mommy. Oh my god.
But it doesn't feel like a shell of a skin. I mean, it feels like the full character,
Yeah.
even with all of that. Also, the sword.
Damn, look at that globe. Wow.
It is inevitable. Our worlds will collide and conflict will ensue. They could not help it, but it is their fate to be met with devastation.
Ooh, brutal.
Very brutal.
I got chills.
Right? And it's our fate to see this in game. Let's go check it out.
Oh, I love that iridescent particle effect.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I can't, it's just the orb. I'm transfixed on the orb. Absolutely love to see it.
That's a sick skin.
The sword too is just such an abstract design on that sword. It almost looks like a key. Actually, is that a key?
Yeah, it does look like a key to the universe.
Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah,
Question mark?
Key to all the knowledge. So yeah, let's see what some of these abilities look like. Oh. Yeah.
Taste the wicked blade.
I feel like her abilities are not gonna have the best animations. That looks actually cool.
Infinite dragon.
Yeah, there's so
That
many
look,
colors.
alright, that looks pretty cool. That does look cool
That's
too.
one thing I love. It's like a rainbow of colors. You're looking into
And the back piece is I don't know the word for it. It's showing all the different orbs.
Still don't know what her passive does, by the way. Gonna have to figure that one out.
You can really see the passive effects too on the key, I guess.
Power is for those.
Yeah, there they are.
Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, it's like a prism, man. Just all the different light.
Yeah, the effects team killed it.
Super cool. Well, next up.
Morgan's just a cool god. Like one of
Let's check out the
the really
vehicle.
cool designed god, in my opinion.
What is that?
She's so bright.
It's like a whole prism.
She's so much fun to
it's
play.
like, I don't know what to call that. That is super awesome.
That's a
looking.
dope special.
So again, those are the batch that are coming with Bundle 1 December 14th. Next up is the second bundle of Yulefest coming out December 28th with Cyberblade Amaterasu. Oh,
that's Ama?
she's in danger, or she is the danger. I can't tell.
I like the claw hands.
Yeah. Ooh, look at her floating head, I guess.
Yeah, it's not a mirror anymore.
Yeah, not a mirror anymore for sure. I always love that like digital pattern on things because I don't know, it's such a neat pattern. And the sword, the blue, super cool, super love it. Let's.
Yeah, Alma has dope skins.
Target spotted and marked. This will be a walk in the park.
And confident.
There you go, AJ. There's Amaterasu for you. Next up, we have Shadow Hunter Hachiman.
You guys are so funny, dude. Oh, Hachiman skin! Let's go! Hachiman!
That are very
You can go, baby.
I was about to say, that map
Finally, some hunter skins, bro. We never get skins.
Tantalizing.
What? Bro, is that Kindred?
Oh, and look at the
Yeah, look at that.
tattoos are
Sick.
kind of moving. They're like wiggling.
Yeah, each in this line, they all feel very
Daddy,
similar in, like, how
daddy.
they're presented,
Holy
they all have
shit, he
their
could
own
put that
visual
mask on.
elements
I'm just
that
kidding.
make them all stand out, and, like, all
What have you
their
guys done to me?
personalities are kinda creepy, but
Stupid
they're, like,
chat.
focus on different aspects. This line is just really neat to see what our team keeps coming up with.
I think my parents are not home listening to
Super
this.
Cool, and I was told that they incorporated a lot of awesome nature sounds into this skin too. So that'll be worth looking for when y'all get to see him in game. But let's hear what he sounds like.
All right, move on.
Maybe a good omen.
Good voice. Good voice pack. I like it. Dope skin.
Agree more. So cool. So those are the skins coming with Bundle 2 on December 28th.
Trample me with that horse.
The Yulefest event will be coming January 11th. That's Bundle 3 for the Yulefest event. And the final 2 skins coming with that will start off with Plushy Raijin.
Uller Chibi skin. That would be so cool.
Oh, he's so soft.
Love all the
Plushy Raj. That's so cool.
Totally. Oh yeah, we're starting to work towards being able to have just a full plushie team, aren't we?
We might be there, actually. I'm trying to think of all the different ones we've had.
No, we need a plushie hunter. Actually, no. Kernanos has a plushie skin, I think, right?
It's so adorable. I love all the button work too. You know.
Yes.
Look at the faces on the drums.
That's too cute.
They're little singing. That's so awesome. And yeah, like one of the things that I was told is that
I
they
like
work
it.
super hard to get all kinds of fun, playful sounds into this skin, but also maintain the core of it. So if this is used, if
It's
you're
fine,
playing against
you know,
one of these
probably
games
targets
or
like the
something,
kid,
you'll
like
be
the
able to
young
hear
kids
drums
that
and
play the game.
identify what's happening, and
Right.
you're not
You
gonna
gotta
get
target
lost
all
in something
the
different that you don't know
all
who
the
you're
players.
playing against. But they added a lot of fun to it. They really wanted this to reflect the fun plushy vibe. So let's hear what the voice line sounds like.
Oh,
All
wrong
the
skin.
toys are so excited
Wrong
to
skin.
finally play with others.
That's a creepy one. That's a creepy voice.
So good.
I
So
gotta lie.
excited. So the last skin dropping in the Yulefest event is the Accursed Soul set. Oh, Murder Horse. That is so. I love
the blue flame.
Yeah, it's like a mane too, kind of.
That's so cool. Oh man, that's
Oh wow.
That's so cool.
Oh
I love
shit.
how it looks in game. All
That
the,
actually looks
the bits
insane.
On, like the hand and like the mane and the tail are like fire, and they made it. They have that like wavy effect to make it look more like real fire.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
It doesn't look rigid at all. It very much looks like fire. I mean, you said it best. It's just that way.
Yeah, set why the long face. That's good.
Super cool. Let's hear the voice line.
Again, I must rise as this unholy beast to defend this decrepit battlefield. When will my torment end?
Reminds you of Hades. I could see that.
That is both horrifying and oddly relatable. I feel like I've said that getting out of bed some mornings. So.
Yeah, Shadowland. This does look like a WoW set almost.
At
At least the shoulder pads, right?
Those
Is that
are
from
3 different releases.
ICC?
So the first batch December 14th, second batch December 28th, third batch January 11th. So really went over all of the content there. And again, just look out for that Yulefest event because I mean I'm going to be giving my friends some stuff. Y'all are pretty much my friends. So super excited for that. Next up, we actually have so this is December 21st. This is when this is going to release. And the first bit of the December 21st content is a DLC pack that actually contains the Curious Courier Changa skin. So let's check that out.
That's Changa?
Oh,
It looks like Freya almost.
those boots are for real.
Oh, that was the bunny.
It's a jelly.
Huh?
I'm trying to figure out what she was holding, but that's the bunny.
Yeah.
Oh.
That skin's
Like,
actually
bag
sick.
of good- like she looks like she's ready for an adventure.
There's
That's
like a
really cool.
turnip in the backpack too. It's
the
little
little frying
details.
pan.
Yeah. That is so awesome. I absolutely love this skin. Yeah, let's hear the voice line for this one.
Can't wait to harvest all my veggies this season. It's looking like a good year.
Yo, I don't know about this voice pack.
Super awesome, and worth shouting out that that is actually voiced by Lily Pichu. So.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, so super excited about that. We're super happy to have the voice done by her. It's super exciting. So you know, I'm so excited about it.
I just feel like it doesn't go with the
See
skin.
it in game. Oh, it looks so good. Look at how cute he is.
Around.
I want like a hat with him on it, or like a sweater or something.
Well, it's gonna be really fun because when that goes back to base, it zooms. So you're just gonna see this thing flying down.
It's gonna be zooming back to base.
Super fast.
I love the little slime trails it leaves, like when it jumps, that little slime effect too. Absolutely in love with it. Oh, look at him. Oh yeah, send him to base. I go get it. Oh, zoom in.
Oh my gosh.
Damn. Does a bunny really go that fast?
Awesome. So yeah, let's see some of these abilities. Let's see what we're looking like here.
Oh, and she has like slime magic.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's so awesome.
That's some pretty cool effects.
I'm used to thieves.
Oh, leave it behind like a trail.
Yeah, like
actual like grass field.
Yeah.
There's the heel.
I love how deep all the green colors are. They make me so happy.
Yes, can't wait to use that.
I just love it so much. And you just zoom in.
This guy's actually cool.
The magic is like slime magic, and it's like that deep blue and green.
Yeah. I don't know. I love super, like, I guess saturated, super deep colors like that. They just feel so, they're so pleasing to look at. They pop against like you know, other backgrounds and stuff, especially against like the gray from
Bunny faster on this skin, yeah.
I love looking at it. What an absolutely great skin. All right, so this next skin is one that I've been biting my tongue. All of us have been biting our tongues on forever, and I am so excited to introduce to all of y'all Iroh Bacchus.
Oh, no shit.
Chills. Every time I see this, chills.
That's crazy.
What else can be said? There's perfection before me, and I'm in love.
Let's
with
go.
Yeah, I think when we
He looks so good.
Announced that we were doing Avatar, like everyone was like, "Where's Iroh? Where's Iroh? Where's Iroh? We need Iroh."
and everybody.
Bro, that actually looks so good.
You're right. We need Iroh.
Yeah. Right now, I'm a Bacchus main.
There's so much work went into making Iroh Bacchus just as true to the majesty of Iroh as possible, and I mean, I'm so excited about this.
Looks so good, so good.
Absolutely amazing. Let's hear the voice line.
Uncle? Yeah.
You will find that if you look for the light, you can often find it. But if you look for the dark, that is all you will ever see.
Wow.
Just wow. Just chills. Literally every flashback.
Is that not how he sounds?
We would not be doing.
That's not how he sounds in the show, right?
Let's see it in game. Let's get in there.
Or am I dumb?
Oh, he's got
sipping the tea.
Literally right away. Oh, I absolutely love it. So he has
got you.
All of his animations have been worked on. So we're literally going to look at all of his different VXGs, like all of them, because they are all specific.
I had no idea.
And you'll notice too, this is the dance. This is actually like the dragon dance. So it's
cool.
Very true to the show.
Yeah, I know everyone who worked on like the Avatar team. They're all huge fans. They go look for all those details. They want to make sure everything is as accurate as possible.
Teratov, that would be sick.
And I mean, you see it. Every skin so far, it's just, I mean, like you said, it's meticulous. Everybody wants this to be as perfect as possible. And I mean, I've loved everyone so far. So yeah, literally all of them. Let's see, dance, furious, wave, clap, laugh, taunt, joke, all of them, because there's...
Oh, that's fun.
There are animations specific to Iroh for all of them. The big smile.
The full belly laugh.
Yeah, that deep belly laugh.
Yeah.
Whatever you do to that spirit, I will unleash on you tenfold.
Let it go now. That's the quote from when they were at the North Pole in the hidden spring.
Pride is not the opposite of shame, but its source.
I love how he catches the lightning and redirects it. He doesn't
That's
use it.
sick.
Yeah. The classic from the
stomach
show.
is the source of energy in your body. It is called the Sea of Chi. Only in my case, it is more like a...
So I want to see him belly flop somebody right now.
Even the direct quotes from the show. This skin is just so much beauty, so much effort went into this. And,
oh,
so cool.
So I think that's the VXG?
Yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely. Yeah. So let's get into the abilities though. Even the abilities have all been reworked to fit Iroh. You know, obviously Bacchus and Iroh have a lot of differences. So when he does his drink, it's tea. He's drinking his tea.
I remember there was an animation after you press your 1.
So you can see we even added the little teacup and everything.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, that is so awesome.
That's actually sick.
A firebending kick.
Oh my god.
Really showing off his mastery of firebending.
It's actually dope.
That animation is so cool.
Like he said in the show, that's why they call him the Dragon of the West, because he can breathe mad fire. They even replaced the auto attack to
This
make
skin
up
is
the
dope.
That club. The range is made up by the firebending moves.
Here I come. This will not
That's sick.
The lightning is
Holy crap.
Power spin.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
So good.
Goodbye, Odin.
Right? Absolutely scared away.
I don't want to fight Iroh anymore.
I mean, I wouldn't either. Absolutely glorious. I'm so excited for this skin. So when this skin comes out, it's going to be a direct purchase skin, so very similar to when Azula was released. The big old smile. When he comes out, make sure to pick him up. You'll be able to complete a full 5-person avatar team, and I mean,
What are the 5 avatars?
it's Iroh.
There's Merlin, there's
I have been so
Bacchus,
excited.
there's
This was,
Susanoo,
I love
there's
this was
Pele.
happening, and I'm so happy to share it.
Who's
with
the
y'all.
5th?
Again, this is part of the content that is going to be
Scotty.
released on December 21st.
That's right.
So just look out for it. You know, I am literally waiting on bated breath to get my hands on this.
This might be the best one.
All right, we're gonna have to say goodbye to Iroh now. On December 28th is.
I do like the Zuko skin though.
Release. And the first of the content we're going over on December 28th is from the Stingpunk chest, and it's Stingpunk, Amuz, Cobb.
What the hell? That's Amuz Cobb?
I don't even know what to start saying.
What? Right?
That's wild.
The shutter shades.
The shutter shades, that's what gets
That's
me.
crazy.
I could not agree more.
I mean, what a perfect blend of the punk aesthetic with the kind of vaporwave color scheme.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. I love the vaporwave color scheme, so those wings are doing it for me.
Oh my gosh. Also, I just love that card art, the very high detailed skull.
Yeah, it's super great looking. Let's hear what our Stingpunk friend sounds like.
Let the games begin.
Oh, it's got that morphed voice.
Yeah, and in case y'all are wondering, I'm not saying it's Stingpunk. I feel like that's hard to say, but it's B-Punk, so super love it. The next one in the December 28th release is from
That's a dope
Dark
skin.
Void chest, and that's Void Sorceress Yamoja. She looks like she's in charge. I don't know where she is, but she's in charge of wherever she is.
I'm so excited to play her with this skin. It looks so good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Also infusing the water with I guess void corruption.
Yeah.
And you can see a
She
lot
kind of
more-
looks evil.
Yeah, look at her floating skulls too.
Oh, it's really different from any skin we have for her.
It really
Definitely doesn't look like a healer, right?
Or,
Like she'll
I mean,
take
I guess
your
the
soul.
Hacker one and the Biohazard not as much, but either way, this definitely takes it a new direction. Let's hear what she sounds like.
Oh, ancient ones, I beseech you to guide me to a glorious victory for the abyss.
You guys are insane, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah. I feel like the Abyss definitely has a solid fighter in their corner, so that is absolutely horrifying. So that ends it for December 28th. Next up, the next release will be
Guys.
January 4th. Now, there's only one with this, but that is a very special one.
You can
It's the
water
SWC
bend me for sure.
Scarlet Hera skin. So,
Oh
one
my
thing,
god.
I love it. I love all these SWC skins. I love seeing the logo on,
Oh, is that SWC Hera?
Argus.
Yes.
I'm thinking Argon. I was like, that's not it.
Sick.
But I love that. But there's a lot to talk about with this. So SWC, look at her.
Look at her.
So great in game. That dress is fantastic. Starlit, no doubt. So this is actually part of the Twitch drop system for SWC. So when SWC goes live, make sure you watch every day from January 6th to 9th.
Oh
and you'll
my
be earning
God.
free rewards
Stop
for
it.
watching every day. And that includes SWC Hera. So all the rules will be listed on smitegame.com. You can get the full list of rewards and when they'll be available. but this is a Twitch drop. You can earn this just by participating,
Twitch
hanging
drop?
out, and watching
Yo, give me
SWC
that.
and HRS content this year, January 6th through 9th. So let's hear the voice line.
MVP in the house.
She's ready for SWC.
True.
Yes.
Absolutely love it. So we are moving into the final bit of final skin. It is January 11th. This is the bonus releasing on January 11th, and it is the Shining Chivalry chest with Shining Chivalry Chiron.
Oh, hunter skin?
I love how the wings stand out against like everything else.
That's crazy. Let's see that in game.
How like they're in like a battle with like demons. That poor demon is absolutely about to get destroyed.
Oh yeah, he's about to get taken out. Chiron doesn't miss anyways.
Damn. I might actually play Chiron.
The like kind of like glowing wings radiating out.
The wings are sick.
There's so much detail here.
True, and I love like the armor and like the cloth hanging down over the.
That I'm gonna play Chiron. That looks so cool.
Like human torso.
Excuse me. That looks so cool. What the hell?
Details on like there's faces on like the side plating.
Yeah, and like that under armor, how it's like sectioned, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely love it. The links look great. Let's hear the voice line.
I shall be your victor.
Yeah.
Victor, your name is Chiron. I couldn't help myself. All right, that is wow. I think we did it. I think that is it. So that's coming out January 11th. There are so many dates, so many things releasing. It's absolutely wild. I mean,
solid skins as always. Atlas looks cool as.
Nothing but good things. It all
the balance was pretty good. Besides Wind Demon.
Yeah.
I mean, this
dead
is gonna
question
close
mark.
out the year for us, so
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of really
Nuts.
cool stuff.
I don't know. We'll see.
We have we saw the playoffs, how that was playing. I'm sure SWC is gonna be just as hype.
Oh yeah.
The reverse sweep that we just saw. I hope we get moments like that during SWC. So I mean, it's just cool stuff all around.
Yeah, cool stuff. I mean, so many new skins coming out. Atlas dropping.
Yeah, Atlas.
I can't believe it. I'm super excited about everything. I hope y'all are too, and I thank y'all so much for joining us today. It has been a roller coaster of pretty much constant ups, kind of a bad roller coaster. It just kept going up the whole time, more and more excitement, but we loved every bit of it, and we're so excited to be here with y'all kind of at the last update of our year, last update of Season 8. So thank y'all again for coming.
Cool.
ETS will be dropping on Wednesday, actually. It's kind of a weird week, I know. Weird update show, weird week, but there's just too many good things, and we want to get.
Oh, I got to show you guys a video real quick.
So.
Who is that? Who is that? What is he doing? All right, that's it. Sorry. Just showing off Winston. What can I tell you?